makes it hard to have time to do MTGO streams like people really want, but I figure we'll log on, do another quick one of these, and then hop off and then get back to the work I'm doing around the house. Seem to really struggle to find free time right now. If I'm going first, I guess I'm mulliganing that. Don't like this. I should be able to at least look at my second hand while he's making a decision. It just wastes time for both of us. Like if I have a hard decision, like this 10, 15, 20 seconds or whatever it takes for him to decide, it's just being wasted. Or maybe just a minute or more. You probably won't have to tank on a decision, so I guess it might not matter that much, but just saying like general. Or maybe the game's broke, who knows. Because you'd think they'd be timing out or something by now. Like maybe it's on my end. Have no idea how to find out. Okay, now it finally shows that. That seems like the longest time ever. Maybe they locked up like we did the other day trying to start the event. Pretty easy keep on that one. Actually going to keep that land on top too. It goes under the Beaumont Courier, which sucks, but so that was stupid. I wasn't thinking. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked. Maybe I should just cast Beaumont and not attack. That seemed like it was a bad play. I needed that land. Yeah, that was just stupid of me. I don't think that's a play I would have made on Magic Online, but for some reason this interface just confuses me a little bit, and I do things a lot differently than I would here. Well, maybe I would have, who knows. Our opponent's clock's like completely ran out there, yet we're still waiting on him and it's his turn and all that. Like, why even show me that clock if that clock's meaningless? Oh. One. Yeah, we'll keep it. Another one dice roll, which is nice. And if you click in turn, it still makes you click like this action or whatever once. I'm afraid of what they may cast, so I guess I'm just gonna kill that. Click in turn again, and again it makes us these blocker thingies. Looking like he's mono green, which if he is, this thing right here will be absurd. So that lands a sweet land because that lets this chain whirler attack with all and be able to Hazard and attack with Hazard next turn. He's got 5 mana now, there's a chance he can make a big play. Maybe these queues aren't for people with competitive decks, I'm not sure. Maybe I'm like making some guy quit Magic right now. I'm gonna draw my 5 cards. And he's at 3 life. We'll be putting a 6 land down. We can just activate Hazard twice, assuming that he doesn't gain life or like deal with Hazard anyway. If he does somehow deal with Hazard, we can always play this Hazard, play a land, play a Beaumont Courier, sack the Beaumont Courier, and be able to attack with the Hazard this turn. With, you know, these 2 guys as well. And I find it hard to believe that he's going to deal with this and be able to like stop this and this from dealing damage. I don't know. Maybe he's got a way to give this double strike. I don't know if there's a card that does that in the format, but presumably they could be, I guess. Presumably? That's a word, right? I don't know why he's just letting it time out here. Maybe he's got a way to give it lifelink or whatever. I don't know. Well, that would do it if we didn't have Hazard. We'll discard a land, submit. We'll discard a Beaumont Courier, submit. And we'll move on to the next game. 2-0. Worst case, there's 3 more matches to play. I think we lost 2 yesterday, so I think we're 9-2 in these queues. Pretty sure we lost 2. I remember losing to Blue-White Control, I think it was round 2, but I don't remember the other loss. Opponent's going first this game. And they're a cool Johnny looking bro. People are really sleeping on picking Jace as their avatar. Like, Jace is just positive VV. our opponents are all taking a long time. So that's one of the problems with Magic is the games, especially if you play best of 3 matches, take a pretty significant amount of time, especially compared to games like Eternal and or Hearthstone. And I think that has a big impact on the game having mass appeal. The fact that we've sat here like a minute now or something, I don't know the actual time. I don't have timestamps, which aggravate me. But you know, and like I've not even got to see my hand. There's been no game action made. Like this stuff's kind of inexcusable. The second opponent timing out in their mulligan decisions. Which means it's probably somebody who didn't connect or whatever. Yeah. They didn't, they're back now. Islands. You don't see a lot of islands. Sorry, plains. Rip. You don't see a lot of. Actually, just want to play this one. I assume if he's playing a plains deck of any kind, it's going to be like more aggressive. So, like the Surfshaker Kenner might give us more value on another turn. I literally clicked in turn, so I don't see why it's not letting me in turn, but that's okay. I'm gonna throw this one out. It's just the best use of the mana. We might be able to double up later with a Lightning Strike plus a Kenra. Or like a Lightning Strike plus a Shock. If we draw a Wizard, the Lightning Strike's better, but we're not guaranteed to draw a Wizard. Them all. He's going to be able to eat one of our Beaumonts, and that's fine. Maybe our Beaumont had more value than that. I don't feel like our Beaumonts are attacking much anymore anyway, so like dealing 3 damage feels pretty good. I do not get very many viewers for Arena at all. Like, I have no idea why. My Arena streams are practically always dead, but I try to only play the Arena when I'm exceptionally short on time and won't have the time to actually finish a league. Like, I have a lot of things I have to do today, so I barely have time to even squeeze this in. Same thing with yesterday. So, I was hoping that my Arena streams would be more popular, but they just never were. We could lose this game depending on what's on their hand, especially if we like don't draw lands or whatever. Guess we'll block, because next turn it's a 4-3. Well, that's a wizard, so that technically lets us cast multiple things this turn. I don't think they take longer. They take long enough, though. I don't think we're dead here. Only attacking with that one? Alright, cool. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, so we're not dead. So we'll block one of these, throw 3 damage at his head. And I guess hope we draw a shock. Seems like we're just dead. I guess it's technically better to block a goblin. Maybe it's better to kill things. No, it's just better to block a goblin. I think we're dead no matter what, unless we draw exactly something kind of perfect. So if we play this and kill this, we have 3 blockers and we only take 6. We're technically still alive, assuming they don't have anything else. Could also just attack with this. And potentially kill an attacker. So then we would have... So just assume he blocks with this. Really? You're not giving me any more time to think than that, Moto? If he doesn't block, he's dead. And they'll think I'm just dead. Oh wow, you're double blocking? Why am I clocking so badly here? I've not taken very long turns. So technically we're at 1 unless they have something else. I'm not sure. I play with full control mode off, so I don't know what full control mode lets you have. Alright, so we're just dead because I think those things get haste. So we block and we're dead. That's unfortunate. Pretty close there. I think if we'd hit a land, we would have probably won that game. But I don't use any of the full control stuff. It isn't worth my time. I don't play decks that need any of those stops. We'd already saw 2 shocks, and we could survive the next turn unless he had exactly that type of spell. So I think, like, trying to wait the turn was fine, but maybe I'm wrong. Is this the same opponent? I hate how I can't look into logs to see if it's the same opponent. It's like actually a huge tilt to me that I cannot look and see if this is the same opponent. Our hand's great, though. It is the same opponent. We have a Goblin Chain Whirler to play post-combat to one of his big things. Can't really beat that, though. So we can double Wizard Lightning it or something, but then we can't beat the first striker, so... JK. Alright. Seems like a whole lot of stuff to do, but we don't really have anything else. We don't have any abrades in our deck or anything. So this is the only way we're ever getting past an Everspear Harvester to begin with. Could have waited until we had like a Soulscar Mage or something and not worried about killing it and just like tried to give it -3, but our hand's really good and I just want to be aggressive. I'm gonna hold back the Chain Whirler again. For some reason I just feel like this guy's going to have like some kind of tokeny thing that the Chain Whirler is good versus, and we're getting 4 damage in this way. But he's probably just going to jam a Lyra or something and us lose. That'll be fun. And we'll keep attacking. Kind of weird to me that he agreed to take damage there, but alright, so all we need is another Chain Lightning and we win. Or some lands for the Harvester and we'll probably win. Or him having nothing might be good enough. Another Kenra or a Cropper, something like that. Alright, well we might be able to get more damage than 2 out of the, or more than 3 out of the Lavamancer, so let's just go ahead and go for it. Puts him within 4 damage anyway, so like even land for the Kenra might be good enough. Don't actually know what this card does. Oh. We just dead now? Not sure what this stuff does. Never mind, it's not the one that's going to kill our lands. Don't know why he didn't take the damage there, or I don't know why he didn't block there. I'm either bluffing or he's dead. Seems like that's a 3 block. But, well, not a 3 block, he's going to lose his guy, but I mean, it seems to me like there's a no reason to not block. How about that? Some of those people I've had for Arena for a while. Opponent goes first. This is still a pretty quick keep. A pretty clear keep. I don't know why I said quick. It's quick too, but that's beside it. Our hand's not very good for the mirror. That's not really great for us either. Because we have no abrades in our deck. We have a Soulscar Mage though, which isn't terrible. He is not too relevant. This card's decent here. If he actually crews in response, it'll make it to where our lightning strikes later can kill the Harvester, which is really nice. we're not attacking this turn. They might be missing a land over there. Oh, nice. They seem to be missing a land. I don't want another card under that, so I'm just gonna go ahead and kill this so I can attack. You get an extra point of damage this way anyway. So it's like we only mill 2 damage with that play. Can't skip my turn now because there's a chance that, like, if he played land Chain Whirler, that I would get rid of this for it. Okay, that's pretty good for us. We play our land, attack with all. Get ready to lightning strike the blocker. Huh. This is a pretty good amount of damage. I think I'm going to go ahead and sack the Beaumont Courier in the main phase after I deal damage, just see if I can find a 2-drop or something for it. I think 4 cards is enough. Alright, we'll just end turn. We have 7 points of burn. Oh, they didn't hit lands. They pulled one of our classics. Yeah, they just scooped. They're like, I don't want to see anymore. They're most likely dead, but I guess they might not have been. We go first. This is easy keep. We have a 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop. We have a removal spell. Hopefully we'll hit our land on our first 2 draw steps. It's actually probably pretty good for us. I definitely have to kill that, unfortunately. I would really have liked to play our 3/3 first striker here, but that card can just do way too much if it resolves, or like if he untaps with it. Sign. That's actually really sweet for us. Because our Chain Whirler cleans it up and we get a 3 attack. So our opponent's running fairly bad here. But they could still win. Depends upon what nice delicacies they have left in their hand. Like if they have a couple contempts or something. I don't think Chupacabra's going to help them too much. I'll probably trade this for this and then just get the other Chain Whirler online. It does make my Wizard Lightning worse, but I'm just not going to. Just 1 less damage and I get to keep a creature this way. And I want to play both my spells this turn anyway, so the Hazard is a guaranteed next turn. So he's got to deal with this. He's got to deal with 2 of these plus this. It's going to be hard for him to do with just 4 mana. I don't want to say impossible, because maybe he just casts like 4 Life from Beyond, or Life Goes On, or whatever. It's like, I'm going to gain 16. Be at 7. Then I'll figure it out after that. I'll play a Contempt plus like Fatal Push on the following turn, or just something ridiculous, you know? But it's pretty likely that we Gucci. It's very likely that I just said the word Gucci. Now we know we win. They only have 2 blockers. We're going to have 4 attackers. All of our attackers deal at minimum 2 damage each. So Hazard it, do your Hazard it things. Pretty lucky they got a little stalled there. I find their deck's actually pretty good versus our deck in general. Winning. Jump on. What was that? Diligent. Somebody bought one of those off me today, or yesterday, or something. Last week or this week, I don't know. Recently, in the past 10 days, somebody bought some of those. We have a minimum 2 matches left. It's one of the weaker hands we've had tonight, but I feel like it's a pretty quick keep. And it's a very weak keep versus Mountain, especially if they have a shock. Is this red-black again? Unfortunate. No, we're gonna need to find a Hazard pretty quickly. Guess that resolves, unfortunately. We're missing a land drop though, so that gives us an extra turn to try to find Has. As stated earlier, that's kind of bad for us because we don't actually have cards that can kill that. But as of right now, he can't crew it. And will Wizard's Lightning something on his turn. That's unfortunate. We can't abrade that so like they can cast their own Chain Whirlers and things now. Make sure they can't block this turn. That seems like a waste of time for all involved. So we're going to play multiple spells here. I got Hazard. Thank you, Hazard. And we have a Lightning Strike for their head. So they're going to be at 3 life. And then we had a Wizard's Lightning in our hand that they obviously don't know about, but... Yeah, well, there's a minimum, or a maximum, sorry, a minimum of 1 match, maximum of 2 left. Apparently somebody wants to cancel an order, and I'm going to have to try to get a hold of the person that has my mail with them. Before they put it in the actual mail. Opponent's going first. Mulligan, don't want to keep a 1-lander. This hand's fine, but it's not good. Clearly to the bottom. Probably going to lose this game unless we run really hot or unless their deck's really weak. I assume it pairs versus... Okay, well we just can't beat GPG at all. Like this match is close to 0% as long as they actually hit their spells. Close to 0, as long as they hit their spells anyway. They hit their all 3 colors of land. Wonderful. And they hit their gate. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they have to have no creatures in their hand and not draw a creature the rest of the game for us to win. That does not feel like something that is physically possible. And they have to like miss with these. If they even hit a single creature, we're going to scoop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's game. Can't win. We don't actually even have an Abrade in our deck, so we can't get this or the gate off the table. They would all be in our sideboard, and I feel like we'd be a favorite post board, but like the game was certainly over there. Oh, can we do it? Will we 6-3 or will we 7-2? Only time will tell. That's the other deck that beat us yesterday, now that I remember it, but they didn't have the white splash. We go first, keep our hands great. Hopefully we'll get some tools. Or hopefully like these shocks will be great. They mulliganed. It's kind of good for us, I guess. Then they scry to the bottom. Now if it's a mirror, this hand all of a sudden goes from great to terrible. Because we were kind of banking on the Beaumont Courier being good, and the Beaumont Courier just can't be good in this match. It's like one of the worst cards in this match. I mean, he could get a bad draw or something and then it could be good, but I'm talking about averages here. I'm gonna be risky. I feel like they would have already shocked if they had it, so I feel like that's gonna resolve. And I want to save the Wizard's Lightning to kill a potential Goblin Chain Whirler next turn. You know, 3 cards for the price of 1 mountain. Get a good 3 cards. About as good as 3 cards as we can get. Still no Hazard, but... Oh, opponent's just done. That hand's good enough that they don't want to play anymore. I'm surprised. Anyway, so we went 7-2 both days. 14-4. Uptick to an Immortal Sun, which is nice, and a Raptor. Let's see if I can figure out which one of these is competitive, constructive, free to play. Let's see if we can win one more match real quick before we hop offline just to get this extra pack, then we'll open the 2 packs. But we're already about 14 minutes longer than I was hoping to stream today. We go first, our hand's good enough, it's nothing special. We have double Hazard. It's a mirror, so our hand all of a sudden goes from nothing special to kind of bad. But if we draw runner land, we'll still be fine. Oh, come on, land one time. Let us wreck this guy. Land. Yeah, baby. Darn Sound of Urza. I like how I said one-time land, and like I'm clearly going to be asking for one-time land again for our Hazards. We're using the Karn emblem too, which is really neat. Yeah, well, they killed a bro. I think that's a bro. Assuming gender. I'm actually going to slam this, I think, because it can definitely attack next turn. think overall that's more important. Could be bad for us. We have a second Hazret if for some reason this one gets minusculed or something. Really? Now that's shocking to me. So what do we want to do? We're definitely going to kill something. We don't have any burn in our graveyard. That's his face, no emblem. Fair. I think I'm actually just going to play this. And then I'm going to attack with the big dog. This lets me hold a second one in case he does have burn spells or something. And it gives me a blocker in case he has his own. He does not have his own, he just has Flame of Keld, which is good for us. I have to take this damage if he attacks. Be a close one. Come on, how many times do I have to click in turn? Like, I clicked in turn, resolved, and I had to click in turn off and back on. Do I care about this land? Think I'm gonna just do this? Get my card back this way. I'll wait. I won't even waste this time with the block. The shock's kind of good for us. It'll put us up to 2 lethal threats the following turn. Plus it gets us closer to our Earthshaker Kenra. So worst case scenario, we just have to untap twice to win. Guess that resolves in. Both and throw this. Always pitch what? The land or the Hazret? Because we had an Earthshaker Kenra in our graveyard, so getting the 6 lands isn't that terrible. Desecration Tomb. And Elvish Clan Collar, that's kind of cool. But anyway, we went 8-2 on today. That's pretty good. We have to hop out of here, and we have to make a phone call, and we need to do it quick. I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching. We had fun. 15-4 with our no Ilm 19 cards red deck that we've not changed at all. But take care, everybody, and thanks for watching.